Okay, so how to build confidence. I'm going to explain this in a different way. This is more advanced, so those of you that like deeper, more meaningful things where I go in detail, it's a lot more deeper than some of the other teachings that I teach, which are great and they're very important, but they're more the beginner stages, of setting goals, taking action. This is the deeper stuff. I suppose it's a little bit more spiritual, more about energy in a way that's going to make sense to everyone, or hopefully. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, my name's Confidence Coach Jonathan. I've been coaching men now for about 10 years in the area of fear, anxiety, confidence, motivation. I started off when I first started as a dating and relationship expert, and I was one of the top experts in the world. After doing that for so long, I needed more of a challenge, so I evolved my teaching into other areas of, self-improvement, business coaching, confidence coaching, public speaking, helping a lot of people to get over social anxiety. I still do some of the dating stuff, but that's not the only thing I do on this channel, and fitness and things like that. So it's like all-round improvement. So if you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button. And I appreciate all the new subscribers that have found me through the short videos, my long videos. And I always appreciate all of you that have followed me for a long time. It really is great. Okay, so I'm going to start off by telling you about the mornings, right? It's a true story. I used to suffer with really bad anxiety in the morning, and all my bad thoughts would come, my worries. In psychology, they would call it the shadow, right? We all have shadows, which are parts of ourselves that are denied, traumas, pains, insecurities, dark parts, etc. So I'd wake up in the morning and I'd wake up to the shadows and it would scare me. As I got more experience, every morning I practice positivity. I practice choosing to be confident. I practice gratitude. I get excited about the life that I'm going to live as opposed to getting intimidated and afraid. And I don't allow the negative thoughts too much to come into my head. So some of the simple things that I do is I listen to Les Brown or anyone positive that moves me. I listen to some David Goggins. Sometimes I might even listen to some of my own videos to hear some of the teaching back so I can hear it. I listen to Rocky music, 60s music, different types of music, simple stuff. Then I clean my apartment, I take a shower, I put on some nice clothes, I get my phone out and I have my own little to-do list. That simple things make a difference. That changes my energy the whole day. I'm a huge believer, how you start the day is kind of how the day is going to go. So if you wake up and you're negative and you don't know how to change your state of mood, you start attracting or having arguments or bumping in, you start having a bad day. So the confidence on a deeper level, I figured this out years ago, and it's kind of crazy. Where a lot of people go wrong and where I went wrong is their energy is not right. And what I mean by that is, to sum up in simple terms, people are very negative, the anger, the jealousy, the insecurity, the stresses of life. When you're containing that and you don't know how to get rid of it in a positive way and transform it, you're in a low frequency. You're not in a good place. And when you're in that place, it's very hard to create amazing things. It's hard to make money. It's hard to attract people. I'm not saying you can't do it, because I've done it, but it's a lot harder and you don't enjoy it. You're not in the flow. I did a video about the flow state. Scientists have explained it. You don't have that focus. You don't have that shine. And on simple terms, we all know what that is. If we walk into Starbucks and the person serving us has got a serious face, and you can see the aggression in their face and they're moody, it doesn't make you feel good, does it? But if you walk in and someone's shining and their eyes are like kind and they're smiling, you love being around them. So this is what I'm hoping that you'll understand and achieve, because everybody can get themselves into this place even if they don't believe it. And you don't need to have loads of material things. It's discipline, mindset, self-awareness, and wanting to be in a good place. So confidence comes from how you feel, how you make others feel. You feel confident when you see people react well to you. They like you, they want to be around you, right? And when you can make other people feel good. But to get to that point, I'm not going to beat around the bush. You've got to work through the darkness. You've got to face your fears. You've got to deal with your emotions. Because I know for a lot of men, myself included, until I improved it, we don't like dealing with our emotions. We put it off, we stuff them down. And when you do that, it blocks you. It blocks your energy. It's hard to attract a woman when you've got all these angry or sad or depressed or limiting stuffed emotions that you're carrying in your body. It's like carrying bad luck. negative energy. So how do you get that out? The quickest way is to go and hit the punch bag, boxing or weights or running. That's why I talk about fitness on this channel. Fitness changes your energy. Confidence is about energy. If your energy is bad, then it's very hard to be confident. Yeah, you can be a confident person because some people are naturally more confident than others, but it's not going to be as effective. So on a practical level, my main teaching, which is it always works, if you want to build confidence, you've got to write your fears down, you've got to go out and face your fears and do exposure therapy, right? But on an even higher level, you've got to be aware of the thoughts that you're having, what you're letting in. You've got to be aware of how are you managing your energy. Because I know from looking at my life split into two, the first part of my life was negative energy, unconfident person. That's how I was, anxious, insecure, miserable, jealous, angry, upset, victim mentality. I didn't get nowhere like that in life. But when I changed it to confident, passionate, purposeful, focused, in a good state, your life gets better and better. You'll notice it. You'll attract better things when you're in a better place. People don't even realize it sometimes. We all do this. We're drawn to people when they're in a good place. I know from my experience, when I had the breakdown, when I had a mental breakdown, all the attraction that I had in my life, all of the good things, it just detracted. And I understand it. I don't take it personal. It's because I was in a bad place. People didn't want to be a part of it. Obviously, I had a couple of, you always have good people around you, family, friends, but it wasn't many. And then now I'm back into a good place. I see how, and this is not in an egotistical way, it's just we're talking about science, God, how this thing works. I see everything attracting in again. I see people that they want to contact me, they want to do business with me, or I notice that women seem to be attracted to me again. I went through a stage of women not really being interested in me. I take responsibility for that because I was projecting negativity, energy, negative energy. I was in a negative place. So I understand how this works. And I wanted to explain to those of you that don't, so you can get great results and try it for yourself. Like, see it for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. Just learn from successful people. So training, let me explain it. It's therapy. So it's not bad to have negative energy, negative emotions. We're human, but it's bad if you can't transform those emotions. So it's bad to be negative continuously. So I don't mind someone having some negativity once in a while, because negativity is energy. So if you wanted to write a book, you're going to need some negative energy to channel into writing a book. If you want to build a business, you're going to need to use some of your shadows, the pain, the insecurities, your trauma, your anger, your jealousy, your sadness. So it can be used to do great things, but a lot of people don't know how to use it. They misuse it, and that's what I did for the first 15 years of my life. I misused my energy. I didn't know how to change it and process it. I just thought, well, this is permanent. I'm stuck, but you're not. If you go and train boxing, I keep saying it, your energy is going to change. Your body language will change. You'll stand up more. You'll walk more confident. Your facial expressions will be, they're going to be like more positive. And your vocal tonality is going to change. So that's really kind of what I came to do today, is to give good energy, because my energy is very good. I've been working at this for 4 years to get back into a good place. I have to get my energy good. I can't be a teacher otherwise. I wouldn't be able to teach if my energy was permanently negative. It wouldn't help people. It would just make them feel depressed. It would just bring them down. So I have a responsibility as a teacher. I don't have to be perfect, but I need to be the best I can be. So I get my energy good. And I do it for myself as well. It's important. Obviously, I need to be happy in my life to spread it. So everyone can do that. And the more kinder you are to other people, the better your energy is. If you're aggressive and you're trolling and hating, you think you're going to bring people down. You're going to just bring yourself down. You're just going to put yourself into darkness. So when you understand how to, keep yourself in a positive mood, and it's okay to go, okay, today I'm aware that I'm in a bad place. We all have bad days. I still have bad days. I take good out of the bad. I say, okay, I'm feeling depressed today. My beliefs are negative. My thoughts are negative. My feelings are negative. I feel negative about life. I feel pessimistic. How can I change it? Clean the apartment. Go and be kind to someone. Listen to one of Jonathan's videos. Listen to a Les Brown video. Listen to a David Goggins video. Watch some Floyd Mayweather. Watch some Tyson Fury. Watch some UFC. Watch some positive people. Align yourself back to feeling good. Go and see your parents, go and have a coffee with a friend. There's so many things that you can do to get yourself out of a negative place, but you need to be disciplined, you need to have self-awareness, and you need to stop, people need to stop being ashamed for feeling negative. We're obsessed in our culture about this continuous happiness. It's not natural. Of course, if you can be happy all the time, great, but no one's like that. But I always take, how can I find meaning? So this mindset, this is the mindset of how you become a confident person consistently and how you get your energy very good. So the diet is important, the no fat, all these things. So some of you might be intimidated and think, oh, that's a lot of stuff to do. But when you do it, you don't think like that because it's so rewarding. You know, when you improve your finances, when you're helping other people, when you improve your physique, when you improve your training, when you improve your gratitude, you know, when you're just a better person, when you're taking action, when you're facing your fears, when you're growing as a person, when you're around other people that are growing, your energy just changes. You know, it really does spread, and you got to be vulnerable. You got to open up. Because when you close down, you don't open up, that's when it gets depressed, the energy gets suppressed, you feel awful, you feel rejected, you feel abandoned, you feel like you're not good enough, you feel lonely, you feel disconnected. So you've got to connect yourself to yourself, and then when you connect yourself to yourself, it's very easy to connect with other good people. You attract positive people, and you detract negative, toxic people, people that are not genuine and manipulative. That's what I do. I work on myself so that again, I don't want to sound horrible, right? Because I believe everyone deserves to be loved and treated well, and they've got to take responsibility. And I say a prayer to God if I'm not able to connect with people at a certain point. But you've got to have personal boundaries. You've got to say no if people are toxic. You've got to value yourself. So all these things I'm saying, I know I've diverted on a lot of different directions, but it all comes back to the one word, which is, and the thing that I'm passionate about teaching, confidence. Confidence is all those things. It's discipline, it's your habits, it's managing your energy, it's goal setting, it's purpose, it's being grateful for wherever you are in your life, even if you're not where you want to be. This is some great wisdom I got from one of my mentors. He said to me, even if you're not where you want to be in life, accept it, find gratitude. You can do it if you really want to do it. So I guess this stuff is quite advanced and complicated, but it's quite simple, it's common sense. Now dressing. I remember hearing Dan Pena say on I think it was on the London Real show, that when he was broke, he used to go to, you know, different car dealer shows and get around success and put on a nice suit. I did that naturally when I was younger. I didn't go to car dealerships because that's not really my thing, but I dress smart. I'm a huge believer in dressing smart because I like and it's not in an egotistical way for people that think that. It's about showing up. It's about believing in yourself. Some people say the universe, I believe in God. It's about, you know, setting a good example, you know, and it's nice when you walk into a store or a shop and you wear a suit, or you've got a nice shirt and you're smiling, people say, how can I help you today, sir? How was your day? You know, it makes a difference. It makes a good impression on people. You don't go to a job interview dressed like crap. You don't go to your first day of school or college. No, you make an effort, and that's good. That's taking pride in yourself in a healthy way. That's having respect for other people. That's good manners, you know. If you went for dinner and you met your parents, you met your girlfriend's parents, you're going to dress like trash. They're going to think, what's with this guy? We don't want this guy dating our daughter. You make an effort. So this is what builds confidence. It's your energy. It's how you dress. It's the way you conduct yourself, how you speak. And I'm a huge believer in, I'm not into being fake. I'm into being yourself. But we all know how to have good manners within our own authentic personality. So you dress smart. You speak well. You have good manners. You treat people how you want to be treated. You get the basics right. You know, you listen to positive things in the morning, you see your whole life change, you see everything change, you clean your apartment, you know, you master the simple things, and then you can go on to the deeper things. Anyway, I'm going to stop the lesson there. I'll continue it in another video. Do these things, you know, and I always say, if it's a lot of information, if you can just do one thing I've said today, it's going to make a difference, all right? So I'll see you next video, to be continued, and remember, you know, when you become fearless and courageous, your life becomes limitless, and you become more confident as a result, all right? Bye.